Welcome to my YouTube channel where I pick up a few of the questions that people ask the internet, which I feel is relevant for everyone to know and to answer them. So today's topic is a buzzword which has put governments across the world in a tough spot and which has also caused polar bears to search for new shelters. Yes, you guessed it right, climate change. So some people do believe that it is only a hoax. I do hope they also have answers as to why we people in Kerala have been experiencing floods for the past few years out of nowhere. In the meantime, let's look what the scientific community has to say. Now, before we proceed, there's some basic things that we have to know, and I do believe a lot of people have confusion regarding this. What is the difference between global warming and climate change? Now, think of it this way. Global warming is an ingredient for climate change. Global warming results in climate change. Now, what is global warming? Global warming is the increase in average temperature of the earth globally, whereas climate change is a result of global warming and many other factors, natural and human. So, now let's get to the questions. Now, the first question a lot of people seem to ask the internet is if climate change is caused by humans. Because we see humans are being blamed for climate change. So, is it justified? Should we blame humans for climate change? Let's see. The world's climate has changed throughout its history. The world has witnessed five ice ages, five mass extinctions. And all of these are linked to climate change. So, climate change is clearly a natural phenomenon. So, if it is a natural phenomenon, why is it concerning now? Why are the humans blamed for a natural phenomenon? Now, this is because the climate change that is happening now is happening at an accelerated rate as against how it is supposed to happen or how it used to happen. Now, this means it is happening faster than ever before. Climate is changing faster than ever before. Now, this is because of human activities like fossil fuel burning, improper waste management, deforestation, industrial practices, manufacturing practices, etc. Now, the scientist community are concerned that the rapid climate change that is happening now can trigger a sixth mass extinction, which can even wipe out the species of humans from this earth. Now, a very interesting question that a lot of people seem to ask the internet, which quite surprised me too, is how climate change or does climate change affect menstrual cycle in women? It turns out climate change actually affects women's menstrual cycle as well. Now, climate change can actually delay first menstruation of women, which is called menarche, according to a study published in International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. Surprising, right? Now, coming to the most important question that people are searching an answer for is if climate change can be reversed. To reverse it completely, it's close to impossible. But there are things that we can do to reduce the rate of, or slow down climate change. Now, many countries across the world has committed to put in efforts to reduce climate change, like the Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement was signed in 2015, which aims to limit global warming to below 2 degrees Celsius, ideally 1.5 degrees Celsius, than the pre industrial levels. And there are innovative solutions offered by the scientific community, like the concept of geoengineering. Now, geoengineering is a concept where we try to manipulate the Earth's climate to counter the effects of climate change. Carbon capturing methods are one of them. There's another concept of cloud brightening. Cloud brightening is basically to increase the albedo of clouds. Now, albedo is the ability of a surface to reflect sunlight or light back. Now, this principle is quite simple to understand. Remember when our parents or our teachers have advised us not to put on dark clothes on summer? This is because darker surfaces have ability to absorb heat much better than lighter surfaces, whereas lighter surfaces due to albedo can reflect light back. So when clouds are made brighter and lighter, they can reflect back light much better so that it can reduce global warming. But these concepts like geoengineering comes with pros as well as cons. So the most practical way to mitigate the risk of climate change now is to switch to renewable energy so that we can reduce fossil fuel burning, which is the biggest villain when it comes to global warming. I hope this video was useful. For more such content, consider subscribing to my channel.